We're all Christians, right? And including me, many Christians say with determination that they follow Jesus Christ as their Savior and their Lord. You kept the definition of the word friend as Jesus said us to be. By doing some research on the side, I was able to figure out how to determine if your friendship is a real friend. Friend is a real friend. The few things that he pointed out was, see if your friend listens to you, communicates with you, makes time for you, and might have other reasons for being your friend. Now, I'm not saying that this is the only way to label your friendship, good or bad, but this can be a pretty simple back check for many of us. Now, many businessmen tends to imitate your friend. However, the goal of a businessman is to make profit off of their consumers. Yes, they can be charming, thoughtful, and even spend time with you, but ultimately, the businessman's main goal is to gain personal needs. All things are done within the expectation to be returned. In plain and blunt way of saying this kind of act is called an investment. Now that we all know the meaning of being a true friend, let me ask you a simple question. Are you a friend of God? Now, do you not only demand, but also listen? Do you make time for Jesus instead of making one for yourself? Is your lifestyle not based on your own understanding, but based on the gospel?
A picture of the 3-year-old boy making on the internet and social media. This young boy last word before dying word, I'm gonna tell God everything. This statement is fine tuning. We cannot trace the advertise that the boy actually faced, but can the fear and terror that exists in the streets of Syria. Some people are in the favor of calling their president to be a killer, but that is not a true story. It is certainly half true and condemning the Syrian dictator al-Assad. If Syria suppressed, there will be a strong influence of Iran in the region. It is shame to glorify Al-Qaeda. The proxy war was started by a few countries of the world is resorting into a mass destruction in Syria. The situation has grown so much out of control that it is difficult to trace whether the chemical weapons employed in Syria were developed by the Syrian government or Al-Qaeda. It becomes hard to separate the truth out of fiction when it comes to the intelligence and the geopolitical arena. Syria was a very peaceful and stable country before a combat war was waged by some of the...
This new smartphone from Sony Mobile is the first ever to sport a 4K screen. That's right, this 5.5-inch handset which fits in your pocket packs the same resolution as the highest spec TVs you can buy right now. For reference, the pixel resolution is an astonishing 3,840 times 2,160 for a PPI or 800 limits features to bring you days of extra energy. And one thing we really like is the quick charging, giving you a few more hours with just 10 minutes attached to the plug. The Premium has PS4 remote play out of the box, which syncs to your console and lets you stream games on the large and detailed screen. And there's also high-res audio for music lovers, plus free movies and music for media lovers. The Sony Xperia Jet 5 Premium truly lives up to its name with a stylish design, advanced technology, and a world-leading display and camera. If you're in the market for a 5.5-inch phone and you want to be at the cutting edge, this is the handset for you. Thank you.
you heard of a guy who is known as the famous TED speaker? Of course, there are hundreds of people who talked in TED. Alright, to give you a clue, he's one of the North Korean refugees. His name is Joseph Kim. Let's listen to his story and see what his message is about. Alright. He was born and raised in North Korea. Although his family constantly struggled against poverty, he was always loved and cared for first. Because he was the only son and the youngest of two in the family. But then the Great Famine began in 1994. He was 4 years old. Over 1 million North Korea died of starvation in the time. And in 2003, when he was 13 years old, his father became one of them. He saw his father wither away and die. In the same year, his mother disappeared one day. And then his sister told he would be risking his life either way. He could die of starvation like his father in North Korea. Or at least he could try for a better life by escaping to China. He had learned that many people try to cross the border to China in the nighttime to avoid being seen. North Korean border guards often shoot and kill people trying to cross the border without permission. The Chinese soldiers we catch and send back North Koreans where they face severe punishment. That night he also thought of what else he could do to honor him, and his answer was to promise to himself.
There are certainly many advantages to this, said Wendy Rogers, a middle school science teacher at NCA. It's easier to manage my class because the grade point manages to give a lesson in a matter of a few slides. On top of that, there are pre-made tests that automatically correct the student's results for you. Yet, there are disadvantages to the program. Some students have admitted that, due to their courses being online, they are more likely to search quiz on Google.
Has been put to prison for 825 years. Likewise, Darren Anderson, who raped and kidnapped Granny, has been put to prison for 11,250 years. If we request for parole, it might be 12,744. Now check over Korea. Jo Do-sun, who raped 8-year-old girl, has been put to prison only 12 years. Kim Sun-yo, who raped teenagers, has been put to prison only 15 years.